My name is Boudi Maassen, and today I want to talk about adolescent boys. I'm a counsellor and a psychotherapist, and I work with men and boys, and I'm particularly interested in adolescent boys because I was one once, so I have some intimate knowledge of this stage of life. But I also are very interested in boys getting an opportunity for support and for mentoring and for a chance to talk about themselves and their concerns and their hopes and their uncertainties. If a boy starts to retreat into their room and is not coming out, what we know is that they are stuck for a way of expressing themselves, and so being able to prise boys out of their rooms, out of their electronic forts, is an important piece of work. Parents will often tell me, I seem to have lost contact with my son, he grunts at me, I don't get any sense of his ability to connect with me. And I think what's happening at that time is that they are confused about the changes that are occurring within themselves, and becoming a man is about a sense of mastery over a new skill set and a new set of competencies and a direction, and obtaining a purpose for living a powerful and informed and constructive life. We need boys to become good men. We need boys to be excited by their own range of competencies and their particularities and their interests. And these interests need to be honed up and developed and expressed. Boys need to find words to get excited by their own energy and their participation in living with a degree of excitement. Is it up to us to actually help boys to become invigorated by their own possibilities? If I read old biographies of men who have done very well, what they talk about is the chance encounter where the right words have been expressed, something has been ignited by them, they've found a purpose and a vision of their life, and from then on they are engaged in it. So they're not in opposition to living, they are powerfully moving forward and creating the resources that they need to participate. And it's not that boys are being problematic, they've just temporarily lost their way and need some guidance and mentoring in order to regather. Most boys won't put their hands up for counselling. The idea that counselling is somehow rather moralistic, I'm going to tell you how you should be living your life, or I'm going to tell you off, I'm an extension of the parents' discipline or upsetness at what's going on. But counselling is not that. Counselling is an opportunity to say, who are you? What sort of person are you? What sort of person do you want to become? What's really important for you? And when that engagement occurs like that, I have boys who are telling me lots of powerful things about who they are, and they start to get excited about who they are. When I see a boy engaging with me with verve and passion and a sense of direction, I know they're running with the truth of who they are. And every boy needs an opportunity to actually see themselves not as a problem, but as a powerful opportunity and a vehicle for their own development. That's great. Parents will say, I don't feel I can reach my son anymore. Or teachers will say they've dropped off, they're no longer engaged in their schooling or their education or in their sporting activities. This is a time when a boy needs to have an opportunity to actually say, to talk about their confusions and their vulnerabilities. When boys start to do this work, it's really good for them because they warm up. They come back into the school life, they come back into their families, they no longer struggle with their siblings, and they're starting to make a contribution. You'll notice it when they will start to actually say, Mum, can I set the table? Of their own volition. They're no longer in an oppositional state, they're in a participatory state. And this is good for them, this is good for your family, this is good for school life, this is good for our community. When boys disappear, that's a tragedy. When boys come back, that's our win. If you're interested in what I've been saying today, I do have further resources on my website and other videos, and feel free to access my thinking, and feel free to talk to me either through the website or directly on my phone number, and I can listen to your concerns and I can offer a recommendation.
Oh, where have you been, my blue-eyed son? And where have you been my darling young one.